All right. So, guys, we've gotten to that point here. Thanks so much for tuning in. It's I the Psy. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to open up last season's rewards. So, as you guys know, I always kind of save these rewards for you. I don't like opening them on my own. I like to have you guys here in the audience with me as I open these rewards so we can all celebrate my victories or be sad about my defeats together. So I've actually got this focus chest here that I'm going to open up here to start off with. I have 11 of them. I've been kind of like saving them for the stream. And I've only gotten one set of legendaries so far this whole season. Or maybe it was last season, I'm not sure. But it hasn't been a good previous season for me yet. So I'm really hoping that these rewards that I'm about to open are going to pay out. Ooh, 53, that's not bad. Wasn't, I guess, a bad 11 chests. But here we are. So as you guys know, I like to go ahead and I like to show the value of each of these collections before I open them. And we're going to start off with this lowly bronze account that belongs to my buddy Slunchy. He's given me permission to open his rewards for him. So when we look at the value of this bronze account, it's always been around 50 bucks or so. And he's been able to get some pretty good rewards on a bronze account for 50 bucks, I'll be honest. And 47.59, so it still stays around that area there, okay? So when we're looking at an account for it's worth 47.59, let's see what we can expect to claim here as these bronze rewards using an Archmage token and playing in Wild. And we'll take a look at his seasonal rewards after when we kind of do a full comparison, but he hasn't really gotten too much aside from these SB rewards, which I know that whenever I've talked to him, he's been like, so when am I going to be able to use these soulbound rewards? I'm like, you're using them right now, bro. If your question is, when am I going to be able to sell them? Well, that's a completely different story. Plus, I'm hoping that he gives me some deals on some of his legendaries if he wants to sell them. Ooh, Goldfoil Madcap. Because I am way low in legendaries, and even only paying 2 to 4x to unlock and to get them, I'm short quite a few. My luck is not good. I'm not like Macheyne, who's like, oh, I don't even play. I just bought in gold and I opened 3 gold foil legendaries in one chest. Like, I'm not lucky like that. I struggle to get anything. I'm still looking for one more Usit so my Usit can have healing. I still haven't even hit that last Usit that I need to give him healing. So, I mean, I'm not one of the lucky ones. I don't have one of those accounts, you know. People always talk about streamer luck and, oh, you've got the good streamer account. They give you good stuff. And maybe that's Infidel. But that is not I the Psy, guys. That's not me. That's maybe Macheyne since I opened his stuff online. But that's not me. So just popping these guys open. Looks like a pretty standard bronze end of season. Let's take a look at how we did overall. Tools, season lookup. Let's take a look at how Slunchy did overall in last season with his bronze account worth $50. Now, we all know that there's a disparity right now between how good bronze accounts are versus gold, diamond, and champion accounts, right? So we only earned 42 cents here, right? But I mean, that doesn't include any of these soulbound cards. And he did get one Idri, which I find these mythics are the hardest thing for me to level right now. Or epics, I should say. And that was it. I look at previous seasons, it seems like he makes about 30 cents a season, 11 cents a season, and stuff like that. So, I mean, his $50 account is really not paying much, right? It's really not paying much back to him, which is to be expected. You can't expect to be earning like $20, $30, $40 a season with your $50 account, which in some ways, I mean, is good, right? It's showing that if you want the higher payout, you have to have the better account, right? Let's take a look at Silence 3. So these are one of my bot accounts here. And we'll go and we'll open them up. When we look at Silence 3, I have delegated to that. And again, these are with my own owned cards. It's worth 328. Its value keeps on going down. It's a $328 account. And let's see how it did in silver last season. And again, I bought these accounts to try and get myself the legendary cards that I'll need in my main account for when that time actually comes. And they'll be unlocked, and I'll be able to pay the unlock fee, then transfer them over to my main account, and be happy because I'll finally be able to play with the big boys. Ooh, Noah the Just. That's a good one. I'm almost as excited to get these mythics, or not mythics, epics, as I am to get like a legendary these days, because I just need those cards so badly. I'm just short so many of those cards to be able to like combine them, and they're so good. Why is my screen like this? Try and make my screen a little bit smaller. Oh, okay, there. Aha, now we'll all be able to see everything. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. And I'm just so happy whenever I get like an epic these days, right? Just because they're the ones I'm furthest off of in a lot of cases. 7.39. Just like Mondroid was saying, he bought like 2,000 packs, and it was the commons that have been hard for him to level, right? For me, with Soulbound cards, it's been the epics that have been really challenging for me to level. I've got a lot of them at like 4 or 5, but you really need to get them up to like their final level for them to be like really, really good. And one of the things I love about Soulbound cards is that you can't buy them. You have to like earn them for that full year before you'll be able to actually unlock them, which I think is a great aspect of the game. A lot of people are like, oh, we hate it, it's all RNG based, but I love it because it's one of the motivations for me to keep playing is to get those Soulbound reward cards, you know? And it looks like Psy 3 hit nothing good at all. Let's close it up and let's take a look at the season summary for Psy 3. Ime, still waiting on that Life Summer to reach level 4. I may get it by the end of February. Yep. I feel you, man. My life one is still down there. And it's funny because I really want him because his name is like Franz, and that's one of my middle names is Franz. Gold foil epic is hard to get. Buddy, I'm nowhere near... I'm nowhere near just regular foil epic. Don't even talk to me about gold foil epic. I'm nowhere near even regular foil epic. So let's take a look. So this account made $3.09 plus Soulbounds and received 2 Noahs and an Evelyn. Oh, got a Phyrexian hero. Yay! All right, cool. I've got like a 2-star Phyrexian hero. I've gotten 3 Phyrexian heroes total on my main Diamond Champion account. I've gotten 3 total Phyrexian heroes. Yay me! All right, so Silence 3, you did something right. You got a Phyrexian hero. Happy days. Let's hit up Silence 2. Let's see what Silence 2 is looking like. This is my better one of my bot accounts. It's worth $414. So let's see what a $414 account looks like for its rewards. Okay. Something good. We got some dry bones. I always let my kids open my chests, like most of the days whenever I'm not streaming. Even some days when I am streaming. I let my kids open the chests. Oh man, it is such a thrill for them to open it and always look for what we call the rumblers, right? Because when the chest starts to rumble, I always like to refer to it as like Schrodinger's chest. Because it's a Cthulhu mastermind at the same time as it's in Eva, right? The green archer girl. You don't know which one it is until it's actually opened up, right? So the rumbling, as soon as you know it's rumbling, that moment before it actually opens, I should say the moment between when it rumbles and before it opens, that moment is what I live for in this game. Is that moment of anticipation of what actually is inside this rumbling chest, right? I'm hoping by talking about a rumbling chest, it's actually going to make it materialize, but it looks like there is no such luck to it. Speaking of cards that I need a lot more of, man, do you guys ever end up, I've got a few rares that are maxed with like 50 more than I need, and then I've got rares that are at like literally 4-star, but I just can't get. Things like, oh, SPS, look at all that junky old SPS. I hate SPS. Things like just going up, War Pegasus. My main account has like a 4-star War Pegasus, and then you look at like the Dragon Summoner, and I've got like a max 10-star of him or whatever, 8-star of him plus another 50, right? Ooh, Pembroke Nymph. And the thing is, I don't even bother to level those cards up until they're max level, because since I play in like Diamond and stuff like that, there's no point in me leveling up these summoners until I have them at full level. I'll never play them, right? If I don't have an 8-star summoner Wow, that was a bad one. Then I won't even use it playing at Diamond and Champ level, right? All right, so let's take a look at season summary for side 2. That was not impressive. That's 2 for 2 of getting nothing in all those silver reward chests. But we'll move on to Macheyne next, and we know that he always gets the best stuff. All right, so here we go. 184 silver chests, and out of that we got an Idri, a Will-o'-the-Wisp, and that's it. Yikes! An Idri and a Will-o'-the-Wisp. Well, can't win them all, right? Unless you're Macheyne, then you can win them all every time. So let's log out, and let's log into the Macheyne. He's doing great, by the way. He and I are talking about anime quite a bit these days, and he's, I don't want to say he's letting me use passwords for anything, because that wouldn't be right, but we're watching the same shows somehow on the same services is how I'll phrase it, you know? Liberty Guy says, problem for me is I keep getting the same soulbound cards over and over. Exactly. I think that's all of us, right? We've all got that one soulbound that we'll just get 1,000 of, and then that other one that we're like, man, I wish I could even get it to silver level, you know? So let's take a look here at the Macheyne. The Macheyne. And let's see what his story is. So his account's worth 5K. And let's see what he can expect for that 5K in his gold chest. He always does well. He always does well. All right. Let's take a look, Macheyne, see what you got. And I don't have the authority to level his cards for him to do any combining. So I got to really get on him to come in here and combine his cards, because he's got a lot of cards that at this point in time he's got to combine if he wants his bot to do well. Come on, give me something good. Come on, Macheyne. I know that you always impress the audience. Oh, there we go. It's a Rumbler. Double Kulu Mastermind. Of course, Macheyne. I'm surprised it didn't turn gold. We knew the Macheyne was going to strike gold. And there it is, guys. Kulu Mastermind gold. Behold him in all of his tentacled goodness. It's the Kulu Mastermind for the Macheyne. We knew it was going to happen. We just don't know how many Kulu Masterminds. For all we know, there's another couple of those guys hiding out in these gold chests. Nice work, Mr. Macheyne. I knew you'd get there. We all knew you'd get there, Macheyne. We all knew that you'd get there. Let's face it. I don't even know why you act surprised. I don't even know why you act surprised, right? We knew Macheyne was going to get the good stuff, right? I don't even know why I'm surprised at this anymore. I know I'm surprised whenever my main account gets something, but not the Macheyne. The Macheyne, it's expected. It's only about how many he'll get, not if he'll get one. It's about how many. We haven't seen what he's gotten throughout the season either, which we'll see during his full seasonal rewards, I guess, right? When we check that out. Who knows? Good work, though, Macheyne. Always happy when he gets something good. I'm gelling. But I'm still happy for him. It's another one. We knew it. It's another 2 Kulu Mastermind. Didn't I say it? It wasn't a matter of if he's going to get Kulu Mastermind. It's a matter of how many Kulu Masterminds he's going to get. The guy in his gold chests just got 4 Kulu Mastermind. Oh my god, Macheyne. As if this is happening. Buddy, as if this is happening. And he said, like I called it, didn't I? I was like, oh, we're not done yet. He might have more Kulu Masterminds in there. And he did. Oh my god. Like, I believe in the gambler's fallacy. I know it's a fallacy. But the fact that he just opened 4 Kulu Masterminds, what does that leave me when I open my chest? All the luck has already been used up. What a guy. 4 Kulu Masterminds in his seasonal rewards. I'm losing my mind. What the heck? Something down here? Oh, Nala, are you alright, buddy? Oh, poor girl. Okay? Oh, no. Oh, the coat rack fell over on her. Oh, Nala. Good girl.
Bed? Bed? Come on, your bed. Come on. Your bed? No. Come on into your bed. Come on in. Bring that happen, girl. And I'll,
Oh no. My poor dog. Poor girl, my dog. The coat rack that we have back there just fell right on her. I wonder what she was doing to make that happen. Oh, I'm sorry, Nala. Poor girl. The dog did get excited and she knocked over the coat rack. Oh man. Alright, let's keep going here. Maybe that's a sign that Macheyne's gonna get even more Kulu Masterminds or something. She's alright, guys. Don't worry. The dog's alright. The dog's okay. The dog's okay. No need to clip that and post it. Silence's dog gets excited when Macheyne opens 2 Kulu Masterminds. Coat rack falls on her. LOL. Like, my poor girl. Yeah, she's alright. She was shocked, though. She had to go and drink some water. Alright, let's see the season summary. Oh, man, I was so worried when I heard that. I was like, oh, man, what's happening to her? Poor doggo. Clip of the week. Oh, man, I miss Splinterlands TV, you guys. I miss Splinterlands TV. What? Alright, so I'm just looking at his existing season, but he's already got a gold foil Burek Snake Eye, because why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he have a gold foil Burek Snake Eye, right? Alright. Let's take a look at this last season and what he got, though. Oh, only 4 Kulu Masterminds. Okay. Only 4. He's got an Idri. Alright, he's got one of those. Okay. Oh, sorry about the coughing, guys. I'm actually over 2 months now with no smoking, but I think I've got like some COPD or something like that. My doctor gave me steroids and everything for my lungs to try and get me to stop coughing. So I'm glad to have quit smoking, but man, I coughed less when I smoked than now that I don't. My cilia are growing back or whatever they're called, and they're sweeping everything out, and it's kind of gross. But yep. So 4 Kulu Masterminds this last season out of 205 gold, and it looks like he's starting off good next season, because why wouldn't he get a gold foil legendary right off the bat, right? You good, girl? Oh, she's limping a little bit. Poor thing. Yeah, clip of the week, 500 SPS. Those were the good old days, man. Those are the good old days. So there we go. Andy pulled in 10 bucks on top of those 4 Kulu Masterminds. So I'm going to have to give him a call and be like, yo, Macheyne, guess how many legendaries you got? He's going to be like, 1 or 2? I'll be like, no, you got 4. Guess which ones? He's going to be like, obviously it was Kulu Mastermind or Izyar. Yeah, well, obviously. All right, let's head into... Everyone's Heroes account. Yay, me! So my account's worth, 11.5. Let's log out. Let's log in. And let's see how we do. So I've gotten, ironically, I think I've gotten 2 Izyar, but that's it so far this whole season. What's that? And, or sorry, not Izyar, Kulu Masterminds. But let's see if we can pull off any of the good stuff here when we go and we open these guys up. So let's get pumped. This is exciting. Ooh, this is what I wait for. My goal is 1 Usit. Not gold foil Usit. If I get a gold foil Usit, it'll kind of ruin everything. And I know it's weird to say, but I just need an Usit non-gold foil. I need a healing Usit. Oh my god, I need a healing Usit so bad for those magic only matchups. So I can use Thaddeus Brood and then have Usit in front, and Usit just rocks people. Like, oh, come on. Alright, so here we go. Wait. I think I've got a good amount of these diamond chests. I think I have something like 80-something diamond chests. Alright. So I'm hoping that we get at least a little bit of a payoff. Like I said, my goal for the past... How many months has it been, guys? Is 1 Usit. Like, I'd be so happy for 1 Usit. Come on, baby. Papa needs a brand new Usit. Care about anything but Usit. I mean, a GFL Legendary, I'm not going to be like, oh, shucks, it's a GFL Legendary, but I really need an Usit. SPS, I don't even care. And it's fun. Whoops. No, it's out of order. Why? Ah, I ruined everything. The Helos Matriarch is the one that I have so many of. And I can't get the others. Now I click that one. Oh, 81 SPS doesn't thrill me. So a lot of people are like, oh man, you want SPS. SPS is the best thing. I'm like, nah, man. Ooh, 2,000 merits. That's a good one. That's cards to me. I'm like, nah, fam. I just want the cards, man. Just get me the cards. I want the cards. And this 2,000 merits represents, I guess, a pack. You know, we were talking about, packs. 2,000 merits is a pack. All right. I got a story. I know I've talked up Gobson Bomber a bit. Whenever I expect there to be an opposing Izzyar, I load up Gobson Bomber now. It's just like Gobson Bomber just gets in there and smokes Izzyar so hard. I love it. I love it. And it looks like it's going to be a legendary-less day for me again. Come on. I said the magic words of, I don't think I'm going to get a legendary. Yes, so it means I get one. It's Aves. Okay. All right. I used to have such beef with Aves. I used to be like, wah, wah, Aves. Now, he is God tier now. Aves is God tier with the new modifications to Weapon Trainer. Straight up God tier. I use them all the time. I'm like, oh, it's Aves. I guess for 9, I'll put like the Pellicor in front. I'll put Aves in the middle, and I'll put Chaos Agent behind him. And for 9 mana, I get 9 damage and a whole bunch of body. I guess that's okay. Totally fair in those low mana matches. And then obviously they put like they put the monk in front and I lose, but still, Aves Sturgis, he's MVP now, guys. He's so good. Like, he went from trash tier to A tier. He's so good. I love Aves. So I mean, I'm not complaining about getting some Aves here. I've already got him up to the 3 attack, which is nice. I mean, he's no Usit, but I mean, hey, at least I got a legendary this whole season. That's something to be happy about. Good old Aves. Have you guys been loving Aves or what? I need to know. Am I the only one who's in love with Aves? Oh, look, twins. Twin-possessed puppets. Yes, a Will-o'-the-Wisp. Got to get him up there too. And was that it? That was it, pretty much. One last chance at a legendary. Come on, Usit! No Usit. All right. Well, you know, I got some Aves. I guess I can't be too disappointed. It's something. It's something. I mean, it's no 4 Kulu Mastermind for playing in Gold League versus my 2 Aves all season for playing in Diamond. But I mean, it is what it... Oh, that wasn't even from this last season. That's from the current season that I got the 2 Kulus. So let's see last season what I got. This season I just finished. All right, nothing. 2 Aves. It was, 2 Aves and 2 Skok. 2 Aves and 2 Skok. All right. Well, there we go. So, and what was the value of it? $38. Okay, that's not bad. So $38 for the season. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the value between SPS and Battle SPS and stuff like that, right? Speaking of which, I should probably claim that while I've got you guys here. Now, I will admit, I've used a little bit of Xbox this season, Xbot this season for Wild, because I started getting leaderboard in Modern and then switching to Wild. And then I was looking up other people's accounts. I'm like, how did I just lose 7 or 8 in a row? I thought I was an at least okay player. Turns out everyone in Wild just uses Xbot and Archmage. And that's why I just lost 7 or 8 or 9 in a row. And I was just like, all right, well, I guess I just use Xbot and Wild now. And it did some claiming for me. So I can't see what my total would have been for this past week. But I'll still claim with you guys here. All right. So there we go, guys. That's another season wrapped up. Hundreds of rewards chest opened. We all saw the Macheyne. Luck out like always. And I, the Psy, you know, I did okay. Nothing to complain about with my 2 Aves. But I mean, I'm still hunting that Usit. And maybe my week will be next 2 weeks from now when the season's over, I guess, right? So until next time, if you like this opening, be sure to tune in, like, share, subscribe, whatever you're supposed to do. It's I, the Psy, signing out. I'll see y'all next time. Take care, my friends.